What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to my channel and a very unusual video that I'm going to be doing. I don't really do videos like this. It's okay. So, where do I even start with this? It's not a gaming video. It's not a tech review. It's more of just me venting as a watcher of YouTube channels. I don't even know how to classify this video, to be honest with you, because it's so left field. Like, I used to cover this kind of stuff in my casual nerd slash tea talk episodes that I did back in the day, like about a year or two ago, but I kind of refrained from doing that because of the kind of drama that it brought to my channel, of where like people would just people thought that I was a drama channel for covering YouTubers and all that kind of stuff, and it's just, I don't know, I didn't like it. I didn't want to keep going with it, and I just thought that I'd just stay in my lane, continue to do gaming, tech stuff, game walkthroughs, psychology, all that kind of thing. But, you know, as someone who's been watching YouTube for like over 10 years now and has been creating content for almost 5, it's really something of where, as a human being and as someone who watches the channels that I'm about to talk about, it's something that I want to discuss. And I feel like while people expect me as a gamer to stay in my lane and to produce the content that I'm good at, I really feel like sometimes it's good to talk about what's happening in other subsections of YouTube as a person, as a human, as someone who's seeing it and who's absorbing it and having it all kind of affect them. Because for me, like, and you guys can already tell what I'm going to be talking about, but the title of the video, I used to watch Shane and Jeffree and I still kind of watch Trisha, but not as much. Like, if I happen to see her video pop up, I'll give it a watch. That's no offense to her, it's just basically because, like, when I see it, I'll watch it. So I'm seeing all the drama that's going on around Shane and Jeffree and Trisha. I just have to say, I don't know how people deal with it. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know how people deal with it. Like, these are human beings. Like, okay, I don't support the things that Jeffree and Shane and even like Trisha, I don't like, don't get me wrong, like, I don't really support a lot of what Trisha has said in the past or anything like that. I don't support what she did whenever it came to DID. I don't support what she did whenever it came to transgender. She has specifically stated in one of her recent videos that she's always struggled with a kind of like gender identity and everything like that. So I don't know her, only she knows her. So a lot of the times when I'm kind of putting my own in the middle unbiased opinion, because I'm not biased towards anybody, like, I just kind of watch the content. Like, it's so weird because I don't make this type of content, and for me, doing this type of video is so out of the norm. And I'm seeing all of this going on, and it's like, I used to watch Shane Dawson. I used to watch Jeffree Star. And the thing is that when everything went down the way it did, it really hurt, because Shane was such a big influence for me. He was such a big influence. I'm not gonna even get into Ryland, because that's just honestly, it was really, really cool to see a YouTuber kind of go in and tear apart what we know about YouTubers, right? And look at everything from an insider's perspective. Now, the thing is that, like, after everything happened the way it did, I was just, man, it really made me, it made me angry. It made me sad. It made me kind of like, really? It made me not want to, like, I don't know, it just made me, like, not want to watch any of the YouTubers that I like besides my friends who are on YouTube. So that's about it. Now with Trisha, love her or hate her, whenever it comes down to drama, she always has the realest point of view and perspective, okay? I don't care what's going on. I don't care if it's about, you know, Tati Westbrook. I don't care what it's on, of what situation. She always has the most realist mindset, I want to say, whenever it comes down to drama and, you know, what needs to be done at that point in time, if you know what I mean. Excuse me. So for example, her most recent video that she did, I mean, the fact that, you know, she was bullied, and the fact that, you know, everything happened the way it did, it's like, these YouTubers are people, you know. Let's take the fact away of what they are and what they've done and all that kind of stuff. They're still human beings, you know, they're still people. They're still, you know, they're still people with a beating heart. So I know how cliche it sounds, trust me, I do. But it's one of those things of where, like, I see their channels, right? And Trisha likes to put on this kind of persona with a lot of people, whether she's a troll or whether she does this or whether she does that. And the thing is that, like, I've thought, you know, several times when I've watched her content that she should not be posting this. She needs to speak to a therapist. She needs to speak to a psychiatrist. You know, she needs to go through and really understand who she is a little bit better, because with a lot of her videos I felt so bad for her, but I also saw someone who was broken and needed help and just needed someone there. She, you know, a lot of the time whenever you get to that level of being a YouTuber, you don't really have friends. You have people who just want to use you and that's it, you know, big bang boom. That's so, I don't know, I mean, I don't have tea. I'm not like, unless you guys want to talk about gaming content, I really don't have tea. This is just one person, a YouTuber, who wanted to vent about things to you guys, because I felt like, this is going to be a very strong word, but I felt betrayed whenever I found out everything I did about Jeffree and Shane. I'm not on anyone's side. I just want to make that very, very clear. I'm saying this as a very unbiased perspective right now, because I don't know, like I said, I just want to throw out, you know, as a person who watches content on YouTube, as a person who used to love watching these people after finding out, hey, these are pretty shitty people, you know, don't associate with them, don't, you know, try to contact them, don't try to, you know, be in their circle, because if they treated their own really, really shitty, they're gonna do the same to you. You know, I wish I had something more intellectual to say. I really do, because I feel like this is such a foreign aspect of YouTube to me in a way, because I don't create that kind of content, like I said. But also as someone who watches content and takes everything in and used to watch these YouTubers, like I would watch Shane Dawson's video every time that he posted. I was a religious viewer. Not so much a religious viewer of Jeffree, not so much a religious viewer of Trisha Paytas. Like I said, when I saw their content pop up, I'd watch it. But it was more the mindset, like after Shane posted the documentary of Jeffree Star, I was like, wow, this is really cool, you know, I really have a lot of respect for Jeffree and this and that, and then everything happened the way it did, and it really broke my heart, because I was like, really, them too? Really? But with Shane, a lot of stuff came out, and I felt so disgusted. Like just the secrets and the this and the manipulation and the all of them, you know, pulling against her and everything. It drives me crazy, and it makes me so disgusted at that world. Like, I think if I can, you know, understand anything is being backstabbed to hell, you know, to hell and back, because it's like I've had so many people who I thought were close to me, and they just completely degraded my trust, completely just slapped me in the face and called me Sally. Like, it was one of those things of where, like, it was a shock to me. If I am ever fortunate enough to be in that kind of position where there are thousands upon thousands of comments on my YouTube channel, I wouldn't know exactly what to do. Like, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people judging you. That's a lot of people misunderstanding you. It's a lot of people wanting to see you fail. It's just, there's a lot of content creators that do good. You know, there's a lot of content creators that do absolutely amazing things. But it's a dangerous world whenever you get into stuff like this, whenever you had that kind of threesome, if you will, of Jeffree, Shane, and Trisha, because, you know, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, this isn't fact or anything like that, but I kind of feel like Trisha was being the one who was kind of the castaway, like the outcast, if you will, and Shane and Jeffree were the ones who were, you know, all buddy and everything like that, which, I mean, I don't know, it's sad. And the fact that, you know, Jeffree had the nerve to kind of criticize people who rent. Like, no, you don't do that. Like, there are so many people who have to rent. I'm sorry, we don't have millions of dollars like you, Jeffree. But yeah, if you guys want to know about everything, there are several channels, I can tell you the history of the drama, if you will. But if anybody new is here, hi, my name is Ariel, aka Huggable Hipster. I do mostly gaming content, game reviews, game walkthroughs. I do psychologically gaming videos because I have a degree in psychology, so I analyze gaming characters and pieces of games through a psychological method. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys just, you guys listen to my rantings and ravings all the time, but this was something just totally out of the blue. And I will talk to you guys in tomorrow's video, which is going to be the first part of the medium. Very, very excited about that. Alright, bye guys.